sometimes you can do everything right to prepare for an audition and it still goes badly. Hey guys, it's Marie here. Welcome to my audition vlog. I did promise you guys, I think I said on Snapchat that I was going to vlog the whole thing, but things did not turn out that way. Just to give you guys the overall scoop, I had a commercial audition and it was super exciting. I got the email like, what was it, Monday? It was Monday morning saying that I had to reply ASAP to this commercial audition, for the commercial audition that was going on today, which was tomorrow then. So I checked with my mom. She had to like take some time off of work, but then we worked our schedules around it, and so we made it. I'm super excited. It's a paid commercial. We would have to shoot in like a place that's like 2 hours from where I live. It's kind of like the capital of my state, so it's not quite where we live. I have to shoot there. I think almost stay overnight because we have 1 day for the fitting, 1 day for the shoot, and then drive back the next day, which is super, I guess, scary and probably a little stressful, but also exciting. So today I just wanted to talk about that dramatic statement I made where I said sometimes you have a bad audition and everything just doesn't go well. First things first, I was late. Not just like a little late, not just like 5 minutes late. I was like a good 30 minutes late. So I was all packed and ready to go by like the time we had to leave, but then my mom got here late because of rush hour traffic, and then on our way there we found more rush hour traffic. So on our way I had to text my agent and I was like, hey, we're gonna be late, and so she's like, okay, I'll tell the casting director. And so I think they moved some stuff around, but I was still late, and I don't like being late. I mean, no one likes being late, but especially for auditions, it just, things don't work as smoothly when you're there late. So that was kind of like the first thing I was kind of like mad about, especially because like preparing for this audition, I like had all my clothes packed, I printed out directions for the agency, I printed out my resume, got my headshot there, packed a stapler to put my headshot with my resume. I warmed up, I stretched, I took out like a good 20 minutes just to like talk to myself, because I always, you know, if you guys see my previous video where I talk about how to deal with nervousness, my number one way to deal with nervousness is I have to talk to myself, remember to be thankful and grateful for this opportunity and to be excited, and kind of just reframe your mind and think more positively about the audition. Oh, this lighting though. So I did that. I was prepared. I was definitely ready, and I looked over the script a couple of times. I looked over what I had to do, and I kind of like warmed up my body so I could be used to that. And then first off, I came there late, and then they had us fill out this form, and we weren't done filling out the form, and she was like, hey, are you guys like, are you guys ready to go? And I was like, I don't know, because my mom was still filling out part of the form, and so I was kind of confused and I didn't quite know what to do. So there was kind of like a good like 1 minute there where she's like, are you guys done? Are you ready? Are you coming? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out this form. Like, does it need to be finished? Do we need to fill out more? And my mom's like, well, do we need to fill out more? You can have it here. And she's like, you should ask her if I could just keep it. And I was like, I don't want to ask her that because the form is basically filled out. So it was just kind of like this really long, awkward like silence where like we didn't know if we were going or leaving. So eventually I just took the form. It was mostly filled out anyway, and me and 2 other girls were called into the room to leave. And first off, these girls were like so pretty. They're like tall and skinny and very pretty. What? Say that again.
She's taller and prettier than all of them.
Aw, thank you. But I wasn't taller than all of them. One girl was like 5'8".
Everyone is beautiful in their own way.
Yes. Yes, but the point I'm trying to say is I had to try to remember not to let that get to me, because I always realize, you know, everyone has something unique, and especially I do. I have things that are unique about me, especially in my acting world. I know what I'm doing now a little bit more, and everyone looks calm and collected on the outside, but on the inside everyone kind of feels the exact same way. So I kind of try to remember that, and just kind of try to remember like not to compare myself, but you know, be my authentic true self, which is what I tried to do in my audition. So basically we went in there, we all stood in a straight line, and I was first basically for everything. So I had to say my name. Then they went from girl to girl. The casting director was like, hi Marie, how are you? And I'm like, hi, how are you? And she's like, good. I'm like, small talk, yay. And then the other 2 girls went. It's hard because whenever you do things like that, hold on, we're getting our food. Say hi to the camera. He can say hi. Oh my god. Yes.
Are you in your booth? Or no, you just
she's gonna put it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Really?
Okay. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this vlog after I eat my food. I got some Chick-fil-A. I'm watching, my mom's also making me watch a bear video, and the sun is like in my face, so like you guys can't see me, I'm really squinting, so whoosh. Take two. Hi you guys, I'm back again from my audition, and so basically now I'm going to finish the rest of the story. So basically what I was saying was I don't like auditions, not because of the audition itself, but because of the mentality, I guess, where you're treated like cattle. So they didn't treat me like cattle, but that's how I feel. You walk into the room, you're one of 3 girls, one of 5 girls, one of 10 girls, one of 20 girls. Everyone's there fighting to make themselves stand out and to be unique, and everyone's like competing against the other person, whereas more private auditions it's just kind of like you and the casting director, and it's more intimate. That always makes me feel sort of that inferiority complex, is that the word, where I feel sort of like, I don't know, like these girls are like, I don't know what they got on me. So I think something I learned from that is just to like focus on yourself and focus on how you do, and don't worry about other people. Be you, man. And it's weird because acting is the only place where I can tell myself to, hey, be you, girl, and I actually do it. Other places I just tend to shy away from being myself, and I think that's kind of a reason why I'm drawn to acting. After we went and we each smiled, said our name, and we had smiled and we took a picture that was awkward because I went like this, and I went like this, and did like an awkward smile, and then she did a picture of my whole body. I think then after that we all had to stand, said our name, age, agency. And so I was the only 15-year-old there. The other 2 girls were 16. And then afterwards, then we had to do the thing. So it was like an ice cream scooping thing. So I'm supposed to be this girl scooping ice cream, it was weird. I hate having to pantomime things, but I had to like kind of scoop it as if I was getting the rest of the ice cream out of the bottom and then hand it to the girl. So I did feel kind of awkward, and I felt like that kind of added to the awkwardness of my audition because I felt awkward trying to like scoop ice cream. Like I'm not actually being able to see it there, but I tried to make it as realistic and not be as awkward about it as possible, but it still felt like I still wasn't like completely present. But then I tried to, you know, use my charm. When I handed the girl the ice cream, I gave a smile. Things that I know work for me. My smile is one thing I've heard is good, so you know, I try to sprinkle it in more. I just hope I wasn't like over smiling or anything. And so we all rotated. After I went 3 times, the first 2 times I had to say something like, hey, here you go, and then the 3rd time I didn't say anything at all, and then I was done. Like that was it. That was my entire audition. The whole thing was 5 minutes tops. So I guess this is kind of how you feel when you've had a sort of audition. I think it's hard for me sometimes when I audition because I feel like I have this standard, because I've done projects and I've done commercials and music videos and stuff like that. I feel like I hold myself perhaps to a higher standard. I expect myself to be completely amazing, and I don't just relax and let my natural self come through. How I think it went, I have no clue how it went. I hope it went well. If it didn't, well then poopy. I kept on telling myself, I'm happy to be here, I'm thankful to be here, this is an amazing opportunity. And that was another awkward thing that I said. Like literally, okay, I left and I said glad to be here after I left. Like who says that? Like that was just awkward. Like why did I say that? But like I felt like I should say it, so I said it, and then I was like, crap, I shouldn't have said that. So that was extremely awkward, and I'm like, ugh. I mean, either way, for or against the audition probably wasn't a big deal, but I just hate that like all those things together don't make me a strong candidate from the way I see it. Being late, the form thing with my mom, over smiling, being awkward, I don't know. That's how it felt. So how I deal with having an audition like this, I put it behind me, yo. Like I can't take that with me. I just gotta move on and like focus on the next big thing, which is my YouTube channel, working my acting projects, working on my short film script that I'm in, working on my theater performance that I'm doing in a couple of days, that kind of stuff. So yeah, okay, I gotta go. I have a lot of homework to do. I hope this video was helpful. I'm sorry I couldn't vlog. I was just so busy trying to like iron my clothes, print out my resumes, get my stapler, get my headshots, get my homework done, a whole bunch of stuff that I had to do before, so I couldn't vlog a lot, but I hope that it was still helpful. If you guys have any bad audition experiences, I'd love it if you leave it below and tell me what you think. I will talk to you guys next time. Love ya. Ciao.